Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Harvester, where things are weird, people are creepy, and just odd, strange. So, but we are at the Potsdam residence, and we will finally meet with Stephanie. Possibly. The garage needs a new paint job. Kinda. It's too high to look into. The overhead window is shaped like a wagon wheel. And apparently a chicken got killed again. They're living dangerously. Yeah, just hanging out on the power lines, but they don't. It's insulated, so they don't get fried. Not a cartoon here. But judging from the sound effects in the distance, there's a cartoon happening. Should we examine this window? Because you never know what we might see in there. Yes, we should examine the window. The glass is so clear, the reflection makes it difficult to see. Oh. That's not how windows work. If it's so clear, then you should be able to see clearly inside and not your own reflection. It must have rained recently. It's still dripping water, that's why. Just a couple of pixels of blue. A funerary urn is the cabinet's sole occupant. Oh no, aliens! A giant mutant asparagus, inexplicably robust given the fact that it's encased in red concrete. Perhaps the helpful electromagnetic fields of harvest? That's supposed to be an asparagus? The man of the house squeezing his meat. I get the feeling there's a metaphor there. The kind that we don't want to think about. The upholstery is stained after years of profuse sweating. The empty shelves are a testament of the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. The ashtray is shaped like a particular human organ, which shall remain nameless. Spleen. Definitely spleen. Hey Beardy, hey Lieto, Gabriel, Specky, Insane Finn, Zelda. Morning.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household? Huh? Huh?
Looking for Stephanie.
Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding.
What?
Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute.
I think
Not
she would
with
be...
all that meat at stake.
I think she's gonna be changing her mind because you have grounded her. It's more like, so you don't want to get married. Alright, there's no wedding then. I'll stay in my room for all eternity. Read a book, moron!
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room.
He's not going to die, is he?
I don't know, because I haven't seen...
No. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially about the meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse?
Well, there's the guy working there.
Who's going to tend to the meat?
And there's also Steve.
Yes, as his son, you'd take over. Right?
Maybe because
This guy's an idiot. I think he's eating too much meat. Hey, he's spider cooking. Hi. Didn't you play this at one point? I think you were playing this at one point. Hey, coffee!
I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, been there, played that. Yep. My first time playing this game ever, so experiencing some feelings, as in, what? This game's weird. Love it. Think working in a slaughterhouse might be cool. I don't want to work in a filthy slaughterhouse. Now, Steve seems like a guy who wouldn't want to work in a slaughterhouse.
Bite your tongue with that serpent's tooth. Your dad's slaughterhouse is the most successful business in Harvest. You'll love it there.
Yeah, you can't tell me
sure.
what I can love
Cutting
and not.
animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you. The smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time.
Yeah. Thanks for
Well,
pointing out the negatives.
Those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
Yeah, maybe you want to work there then. All about the meat for you. For me, it would be just a job and would be a vegan. At that point.
Meat is the foundation of any decent society.
Is it?
Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day.
Do
and
we?
anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kinda makes up for not getting into the lodge.
So how close is this guy turning into a cannibal? I do get a feeling that if he doesn't get his daily meat, he'll start to eat something that has meat on it. Maybe he'll go outside. No, he definitely will eat his family. Where can I buy a picture like that? Probably you can find it on Google image search.
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
Everybody seems to want to get in there.
Wonders inside.
Not to mention
I've
everybody
heard
wants Steve in there.
There's more meat in there than they know what to do.
Steve.
Now that you're of age, Steve, you might go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application.
Tried.
They're always looking for new blood.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hold the wedding down at the funeral parlor, since I'm not a member of the lodge.
Good place.
Mr. Moynihan has given his okay, and your father is going to cater the affair with plenty of meat.
So the principal is always talking about quality time. And this guy's always talking about meat. Moynihan is always talking about the dead guys. Our colonel is always talking about commies. And the barber shop is always talking about aliens. Everybody's got a theme to them, don't they? And Steve's theme is bland, I think. Hey, Unmitos. Who said he's not a cannibal yet? Maybe he used to have several kids. I wouldn't be surprised if he is a cannibal already. I mean, he's got the nervous hands. That's kind of a... I mean, if he tried to steady them, that would be like this. That's a sign of cannibalism.
Moynihan is the undertaker.
We know.
He also runs the Wayward Hotel.
We know.
Since he's providing the space for the wedding,
Cool.
you might stop by and say hello to him, just to be sociable.
Already did.
But whatever you do, be sure to say hi to your father for me. Will you do that? Tell him hi, and remind him of the meat.
I'll just say hi to him and that's it. Mrs. Potsdam. The icebox is locked. Must have all the meat in there. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh look and scent. A minty fresh scent. The entire kitchen is minty fresh look and scent. Anything else to look at? The counter, table. bushes are preventing it from opening. Maybe somebody should get a hedge cutter and take care of them? A plastic plant with freshly watered soil along with little styrofoam balls. Why are you watering it? It's a plastic plant. It doesn't need water. You just leave it. It's plastic. It's just a light, and that's just a plastic plant, and that's just a woman, and that's just a table, and that's Minty Fresh.
Yeah, baby.
Give all the host there, Spider Cookie. So this dude is weird as well, no surprise there. Now let's see how weird Mrs. Potsdam is.
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
You look like our mother. Must be the same actress. I mean, seriously, that's the same face. There goes a spider. Yeah, you look just like my mom except for the hair and the glasses. Has to fuck this one too. I'll save before I try something like that.
Well, Stephanie is grounded, Steve.
Yeah, but I can
Why?
still go in.
I'm sure I don't know. Mr. Poston has sent her to her room, and in her room she'll stay until Mr. Poston says otherwise. Probably until the wedding.
I'm sure Mr. Potsdam has a first name that you usually call him.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it's set for 3 weeks. We're holding it over at Shady Oaks, Mr. Moynihan's funeral parlor.
Say what?
Now, I know it's not a very romantic place, but there's nowhere else to hold it. Thanks to Mr. Potsdam.
I mean, half of it is church, so. And also, it's set for 3 weeks, so the wedding is gonna last 3 weeks? I know, English is a language, hey. I'm making fun of it.
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections with the lodge, but the order keeps that kind of thing secret. So Mr. Poston has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far...
I don't think good word is good enough. You need to do the application, right?
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
Lovely.
You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down. He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed.
Nope.
If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love, rather than over at Moynihan's place.
I think if your husband gets into the lodge, you'll never see him again because he'll lock himself in a room that has unlimited amounts of meat. And he'll die of a cardiac arrest in 2 days. English is the goodliest language. Yes.
Give my regards to your parents.
What, you don't want me to say hi to my father?
Hello, dear. She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding.
Don't worry, I won't kidnap her or anything. All I want to do is just fuck.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Doesn't work. Only with... Weirdly, only with
my
our
regards
mother
to
it works, apparently. Should get your new keyboard and headset today, boys. I see I'm not the only one with create a save game names. I feel validated. Usually I type something like the situation where I right now I've been like talking with Mrs. Potsdam or something like that, I would name it. But with this game, I felt like, just number them. But normally it would be a description on the situation, what I've been doing or what's happening. I just feel lazy these days with the names. I mean, I could have saved that as trying to fuck Mrs. Potsdam or going to see Stephanie. Yeah, Danish people, they talk from the back of their throat. You know. And they're just the simple people. They don't have much room to fool around in. Hey, it's English. It's your language. I'm just trying to use it. All Victor Borge jokes. These are not mine. These are all Victor Borge. We were talking about Victor Borge yesterday. This plastic blend has enough water to last a good while. It's plastic! It'll last forever! Do they not know what plastic blends are? We don't stick anything out unless we're sure we get it back in again, yep. The joke is that Denmark is a tiny country. Your makeup looks just fine. Makeup? And this plastic blend needs a good watering. This device is slowly releasing noxious smelling chemicals into the hallway. Smell like meat, I am assuming. This plaque has had its metal plate removed. Why would you have a plaque on the wall inside your house? It's made of high-tech Tupperware, trademark. As plastic plants go, this one seems cool. Several books about red meat and its importance to living well. These books are obviously fakes. Wait, why would they? Hey, fake books? It's, you know, one of those things. Thought it was a lamp. The closet door won't budge. Won't budge. Jammed. Stuck. Yeah, you may have noticed I have the problem of pronouncing TH. So I have to practice these, those, I, these, that. You never know how far you can stick out your tongue. A pair of ceramic baby shoes. Well, that kind of I can understand, but fake books, so it's just covers with a fake picture on it, but no text in the pages. Why would somebody make that? I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that don't make sense at all. Except the things go. Oh. She's pretty. Oh yeah, now we're turning into crazy Steve for sure because she's pretty. Yeah. The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. Don't tell that to old CD people. This plastic plant is apparently dead. That's because... The medicine cabinet reeks of various toiletries. Got a headache? This aspirin should do the trick. A jar of extra strength oral lube, great for getting in and out of tight spots. 1 hour cough medicine. Warning, yeast disinfectant, not to be used for baking cookies. New Zippy vitamins will pick you up. Tampons. Better ask Stephanie about these. Be sure to roll up the tube from the bottom. Dental floss. 300 yards of it. A scattering band-aids. I just took all of their stuff. I'm assuming that these are like, click to use. They're like healing items, I would assume. But why did I take the lube and the tampons? Feels like coarse sandpaper. It'd be painful to wipe with this stuff. Someone's being using this plastic plant as a toilet. Ew. It's covered with what appears to be toothpaste, pubic hair, and snot. The towels are stiff as boards. A thin layer of hair coats virtually every inch of ceramic, and the rubber ducky has seen better days. Mr. Potsdam has been taking this plastic plant joke too far. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Wads of used tissues fill this trash can. Some of them are stuck to the sides. Why was the toilet making farting noises? It sounded like the toilet was taking a shit itself. This window affords a spectacular view of aluminum siding. Don't talk to me about aluminum siding. We had enough of that from the freaking midget. Finally, we get to meet. There she is. She's a tall woman, judging from the size from here. She has nice taste. That is not furniture, that is a ceiling lamp slash fan. Not furniture. Just like the one back home, except pink. What whimsical music we have here. Still doesn't compare to the lotion sound in Phantasmagoria. I agree. I agree. Fever dreams make for perfect game design. Somebody got a great idea on LSD, but when they tried to make it, the manual they used was just a collection of Dali and Escher paintings that rejected not the 9 o'clock news sketches. Must have been trippy as hell. Steffi, baby!
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
She doesn't know us?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
She's got amnesia
Just
as well.
one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
Thought Plickens indeed.
They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other, but it doesn't feel right.
I can sense a little bit of a southern twang in your speech there, lady. Be careful, you're turning Steve into Crazy Steve. That ain't no good thing, but
I believe you. Maybe some of these people believe you too. Maybe they're playing dumb.
No, definitely
Why?
something else.
Maybe they're responsible.
Could be.
Either way, something really weird is going on here.
Really?
I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded.
Not really. It feels like more they want Steve to find things out and do things in a certain way. They're definitely trying to lead always a killer Steve in some kind of a path. And the path is get inside the lodge. Yay, we're both clueless.
It's been hell. They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things I did, none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house.
At least you got lovely birds tweeting all the time. Isn't it also funny that neither of the parents have a southern twang when she has it? Me think something weird be going on here. Have you heard or seen anything that might help us figure this thing out?
Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper.
Yeah, G.B.
He
James.
doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him.
Which we do every morning.
Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Yeah, don't worry.
Anything else you can tell
If we forget, he shoots us in the
I
face.
hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall. Claws, maybe.
Maybe there's a cat
And Mr. Potsdam.
or a rat
I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me.
or a gremlin.
Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
Maybe he likes
You don't
your
think they're
meat.
dangerous, do you?
Well, they're
I think
definitely
this whole
dangerous.
place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
I mean, I blew up the whole place already once. Talking to the army guy, made him angry. He shot Steve in the face with his M16, then accidentally stepped on the button and blew the whole place up.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
What about the lodge? Know anything about it?
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge. This Order of the Harvest Moon.
You're right.
They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
Why is everybody
She's not the
wanting
only one who wants
Steve
me
to
to
get
sign
there?
on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
You
That's
just said
true.
it's a prison.
Maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Which one is it? Prison? Trap?
Look, why not explore the town a little?
Already did.
I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
Well,
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared. I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I mean, you can see it a lot better from the cemetery.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
I'll try. But first... Whoops.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge.
But you just warned me not to go there, didn't you? Hey. How about we fuck?
You're not making sense.
Apparently that only does work with the mother. Hey, Nargor.
Everything in Harvest seems to Mom keeps telling
Yeah, we saw this
She's not
already.
the only one who wants me.
that
You think that
look,
you're really...
I look
Yeah.
Come back and visit.
I'm going. Let's go explore. This game has fun ways to die. Yeah, I only found one so far. I can't remember any. I've seen a long play of this game, but this is my first time playing this game myself. And I saw the long play of the game like 3-4 years ago. Like such a long time ago. I don't remember anything about this game. Only a few things here and there. So, getting all those deaths? It'll be something to look forward to, but no talking about quality time. What works with Mother and what happens? We just type in on the other topic, we just type in fuck, as she's like, oh, my Steve. Well, since your father is, you know, your father is not capable, so nice thought there. And then you can answer to her yes or no. And if you say yes, she's like, maybe later. It's like, incest. It's disgusting. It's an Easter egg in the game that you can type that word when talking with your mother. You don't actually get to do it, which is good, but it's an Easter egg that you can allude to it. Wanting to have sex with your mother. Let's pick up a newspaper. Use it on Hank.
Big what, Steve?
Big whoop. This is not Monkey Island. At least I got the newspaper. We will not talk about quality time.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, that didn't work. Well, at least I got a newspaper for tomorrow. Operate master bedroom. Dad seems to be doing well. So there's no way of getting in there from here. But I do have... Oh, not the... I for inventory.
Oh, man. Damn it.
The wrong kind. Wrong kind of a screwdriver then? Right. Were you trying to unscrew his head with that screwdriver? Equip it as a weapon. But then again, he's got a few... Steve is not the one with the few screws loose. It's everybody else. So, should be trying to use it on everybody else. Post office. A crushed paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. I get the feeling that the blind lady who was inside here came out and somebody drove her over. No, she's still there. A blind woman trying to read her mail. Funny, ain't it? So how does one get the master application form so I can copy it?
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually.
Well, the idea is to try to steal...
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Try to acquire the certain form from you. So I could go and copy it at the general store, but there's no way of getting in here. No, No possibility of talking to her. She's not a real character, apparently. Hey, Saradek! Yoha! As we say. No side doors or anything.
Yoha!
What else could we do to try to get in there?
Have you obtained an app?
Not yet.
If you would find knowledge, you...
I've had it with this screwed up town!
Harvest seems strange to you.
Oh, you think?
Nothing is quite as it seems.
You think?
Or should be.
You think?
Such is the way of all things when viewed from a proper perspective. Only within
think?
this lodge can the truth be found.
Okay. Just spout more mystical stuff that doesn't make any sense and make me head hurt. Him head. Yes, him head is not head. English is a language. Learn it. I still like it that the school is called the Geen Memorial. There's the Mr. Quality Time. Oh yeah, I didn't go into any of the other rooms. Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. Why did you go outside, Steve? The children look stunned and zombified. A rough sketch of the lodge. A projector, carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. What? What? Okay, Cookie.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Geen Memorial. Say hello, class.
Hello,
They're
class.
reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
I can tell you in one word, Stephen. Discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go.
You were always such a
But I
kidder,
can always
Stephen.
spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes, right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Sure, run!
Not really. I was just passing through.
Flee!
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
Yeah, why did you call them monsters? Yes, I do.
Ask away then.
But thou must.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
100
For what
years.
purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future.
So what are you gonna do, kill me? And also, come to think of it about the lodge, it's like 50% the size of the whole town. And still it says like population 51 when we started the game. This place is, what do you think about it, a lot weirder in the whole concept of the place. Just doesn't make any sense when you think about it. That alphabet is somewhat lacking. What do you mean? It's got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin. But a baseball bat? That bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear. Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Duck and cover. She uses a baseball bat to punish the children.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
You know, you stay lower than the explosion and such.
My stars, that was exciting.
Hey, Gildan. Hey, Grummel.
We don't follow, do we, class? We don't follow, do we, class? Stop by any time, Stephen.
I don't think I want to anymore, after seeing that. That's the only room we can get into. Principal Harold will not let you use the fire alarm. I would have liked to have get that baseball bat and use it on her. That would be nice, don't you think? So, where can we go? What can we do? Who can we talk to? Where, how, who, why? I mean, at the moment, kind of stuck. When I played this half a decade ago, I had several bugs. It's up halfway through because of them, if I remember right. Now, I haven't noticed any bugs. Except for wasps. Good joke. But what kind of bugs do you mean? I mean, you have to remember, this is the GOG version of DOSBox. I'm sure that they have fixed things. Is there maybe someone you can punch? Plenty of people. How about we start with the quality time man? Let's punch the principal. So I hate his face. Excuse me, principal. But can I punch you? There, I killed him. Apparently. One punch was enough to take down the principal. Okay. And I do know that eventually we will see more combat, because we do have to fight. Huh. Sheriff is here.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's Diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's Diner.
I know.
But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
I know.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
Might? That insane woman cripples children.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline. I leave that to the professionals. And so should you.
Just give me a gun.
There isn't a psychiatrist around
Hey,
who
Darkwater.
disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us.
That's not science. That's, child abuse and also kind of lobotomy. You're causing brain damage to the children. That's why they're so calm, because they're losing brain cells. And they become dumber than you. Which is kind of an achievement when you think about it. Bazinga.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
I won't. Because you're as disgusting as everything else in this world. And speaking of disgusting, since the sheriff is out of the house, we can talk more to Loomis.
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
I forgot.
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Steve, I'd be right obliged if you could just see clear to bringing me just one of them books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it.
As long as I don't get to witness what you're gonna do, that'll be fine. To the general store, then. Let's see about these magazines. Operate the shelf. A cow is bleeding a robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can labels. A slightly used wrench. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Cans of soup, or possibly rat poison? An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Black electrical tape. Okay, so at least I've got that quarter. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sake.
Well, I don't, so give me the magazine.
Will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
So do I have it now? Yes. Adult magazine. Great. I get to give this to the pervert. Woohoo! Game, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Why do we? Oy. This is gonna be nasty. Anybody else feeling a little bit awkward having to do this?
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
It's all yours.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Steve.
Kiddo, I gotta go check the jail.
Yeah, sure.
Clean towel.
Yeah, sure. Just go enjoy. We already knew what you're doing there. The sheriff told us the whole story. At least now we have peace and quiet to do whatever we want. Doors is unlocked. Okay. The key to the evidence room. Nice. A barely legible note. Grab it. Sheriff Dwayne's checkbook. Grab it. Lots of thumbtacks. Tin pencil on the ground. Deposit. Boil, 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 boil. Edna's. Check for Edna's. Boil, boil. WHER. Tulips ammunition crate. Tax it debut. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Like suddenly... Like he had 10,000 here, but suddenly he got 15,000 from WHAR. I smell something fishy going around here, and I'm not even at the docks. Hey, Bannigan. You missed out on Stephanie, but I will be going back to her at some point. So don't worry. Is he going to read the articles? Yes, that's it, what he's going to go do. Which opened while writing something else and I had completely zoned out the stream had started. Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this forever, you are crazy. There are limits. Boyle. Who was Boyle? Have we met a Boyle? I think we met a Boyle, but I don't remember. So many characters in the game. Woohoo! Let's go. A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. A pair of bloody sneakers. I'll take those. Jimmy James would like them. This makes sense. They're illegal lawn darts. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. Ah, the hat. So they killed the cat. Good. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. An Insta-shot camera, just point and click. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. I wonder why. A fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw? Cool, I'd like one. A pair of binoculars without lenses. A well-built 1/48th scale B-17 bomber. The beer can is empty except for tar sediment. A baseball cap's too small to fit a normal-sized head. It's a child murderer. Volkswagen engine sits rusted to the core. Why don't they... Oh. Look out for the tidy bowl man. Uses the plunger. Clearly an impertinent little vino with a big nose and woody finish. Yeah, Sheriff is at Edna's having lunch, and we just sent Loomis to have a quality time in the jail cells. Boyle was the dude who gives out the lodge application. Oh yeah, Postmaster. Right. The most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. Hey, be careful with toast. You know, I am bread. It's a cautionary tale about toast. A nifty little evidence shelf. A sturdy steel padlock with a slightly tarnished finish. More unsolved cases. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Yeah, I wonder why. It looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. This prop helps the sheriff meet his parking tickets quota. The cabinets are plainly empty. An empty gas can. Grab it. And I got the bloody sneakers for the kid, gas can, and a camera. Don't know what to use that for, but eventually we'll find out. I mean, surely there's gonna be an opportunity for a photo finish. This is what right click does in Bannigan. It's the attack button. From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. Unless you meant right-clicking everything on the inventory, which would be a bad idea because I got a lot of healing items in there. So I would use them when I don't want to use them.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come. Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no. You pervert! No! No!
Lighting up the mattress again! Folding up the towels!
No!
And he howled, yeah, because he's being a bad boy. When did this become a comedy? Right there. But didn't you know notice the comedy when the teacher hit the kid with the baseball bat? That was also a comedy. Da, 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 da. Well, at least he didn't say anything of us being in the evidence room, so that's good. Wasn't that put stuff to inventory? Oh, yes, it is, but I'll put them in the inventory the way I like to. So now that we got the gas can, camera, ledger, whatever stuff, maybe now I can talk to the post. I'll go to the post office now and talk to him about a little bit of this things like the note and such.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Don't mumble, son. Next time... What does this mean?
I know why the sheriff is blackmailing you. Why is the sheriff blackmailing you? Why would he be blackmailing? Let's think.
This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Huh.
Oh, naturally.
Oh, natural.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can. Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application.
Yes!
Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
I'm smart enough, because I already got the gas can.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. After all this time.
You're free.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I just go by the usual logic, which is steal everything that's nailed shut and find a crowbar for the rest. I mean, that's how you usually play adventure games. Too bad we haven't found a crowbar. Instead, we're gonna find all kinds of other weaponry. Quite the application. I can also... What allergies... Are you allergic to any of the following? And there's leather, meat. I like that meat is in all caps. It's a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Yeah, you can take the chicken. The pulley in the middle squeaks. So, allergies to leather, meat, music, violence, gunpowder, something Indians, New World Order, apparently is one, plasma, latex, something briefs, seller briefs? I'm not too sure what that is. So many funny stuff in here. Ha 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 ha. It could be soiled briefs, yeah. I think it is. I mean, it just looks like there's two L's, but it probably is an I. And there's the zip code. Don't forget it. Do you have any physical disabilities that prevent you from... from something? Yeah, it's very blurry. Yeah. I wish it was more clearer. There's definitely something funny here. Do you enjoy the act of people watching? As in voyeurism. Do you own a tricycle? Can you climb a rope? And then the allergies. Have you ever had... Have you ever had pneumoeltromistis stuff? In 50 words or less, tell how you would be a benefit to our order. Notice all applicants are all applicants will be something of their status immediately. Yeah, are you allergic to any of the following? Yes. Notified of their status immediately. Lietu can read this apparently. Funny text in the application. So funny. So let's see what we can do at the TV station. Like Boyle said, that there might be something to look into. Excuse me.
Can't talk now, but happy trails.
Don't hurry back.
Oh, I will hurry back because I've got this checkbook.
Oh, now, sport, this is really interesting. Boyle's done something wrong, otherwise the sheriff wouldn't be blackmailing him. But what? God, I'd love to nail him to the wall.
Yeah, and don't forget about the sheriff. Dwayne is a blackmailer after all.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've decided not to run with this story.
What? But this is all the evidence you need for your newscast. Evidence of a blackmail situation, canceled checks, a
You forgot to notice the
Sorry,
WHEAR
No
there.
can do. Matter of fact, I think I may have to shoot the sheriff a private little newscast about this. I know. It may cause you some problems, but hey, let's do lunch, okay? My treat. Oh, now, Sport, this is really
Yeah, and don't forget about...
Oh.
What?
Sorry, Sport. Don't hurry.
I guess I can't talk to him about the WHAR on the book. Next time you're at the map screen, I would love to see if I was right about the 3 roads out. Okay. There's one. Ah, there is another one next to the missile base. I missed that one out. I wonder if there's a 4th one here, so there's each direction 1 road out, so it's 4. We can barely see it, but there is definitely, you can see a curb there going to the right. So there are 4 exits. Not 3 or 2, it's 4. So we were all wrong about it. Well, since I have the application form, I guess I can do this now.
I've told you what you must do until you've proved. Have you obtained? If you would find knowledge, whether you do, have you obtained an application from the postmaster?
Yes.
If you would find knowledge, whether you do.
Oops.
That's a ticket.
That's the ticket. Now we signed it. Nobody will tell me. Middle name, last name, street. CD Harvest, zip code, no idea. So do you have any physical disabilities to prevent you from eating text or something? No. Do you own a tricycle? No. Do you enjoy the art of people watching? Yes. Do you climb a rope? Yes. And we all... Apparently he's allergic to New World Order. Have you ever had this thing? No, I don't even know what it is. I've been 50 words. I feel I could help by being a hard worker, as this seems to be a good for the lodge. P.S. I'm real good. I'm real good with my hands. Okay. Hey, Nathan. The first one is, how often do you eat meat? 3 times a day. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, eat meat. Alright, since I filled it out, there you go.
I see you've managed to acquire an application.
Yes, I have.
That demonstrates resourcefulness.
Catch it.
A desirable trait for prospective
Next time you
members.
catch it. Next
If you
time.
rest, report back here for your next assignment.
Day 1 complete. What a beautiful building. Such early 90s graphics. I mean, this is pure 90s 3D. Oh, my Steve. Yeah. At least he doesn't sleep like Ryo-Yu.
What do you people want from me?
More pie, Shaman?
Welcome to our order.
I want
A hamburger. Quite the nightmare. And he definitely leaves the jeans and shoes on. Just takes off his shirt. I mean, if he was like Ryo-Yu, he wouldn't even take the shirt off. I made a pun, ha 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 ha. Because it is Tuesday. Still watching the TV, huh? Not going to school today either?
What do you want, Steve?
Is Dad feeling any better?
I hear him at night, thrashing and moaning. I crawl out my window and see Mom's shadow on the shade. Pot holders on her hands, reaching for him.
Pot holders?
How could she do the stitches on him wearing those? Wouldn't she slip?
Don't be silly. She wouldn't do that. Of course she'd slip.
Maybe that's why he's not getting better. Good. Finally.
Mother?
Hello, dear. How are you today?
Can we talk about the baby?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Okay, let's not talk about the baby. Can we talk about the dad?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Bedroom.
Stop.
Master bedroom.
Stop speaking.
Father.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now, please, let me get back to my cookies.
I tried to open the door. It was locked. And I heard him moaning.
And coughing.
Like he was in pain.
Your father overdid it last night. Just leave him alone until I get some catgut. Have a cookie?
The bake sale was on.
Never.
But.
That's why.
And then.
To replace.
Why?
Well, I have to.
But you.
Of course not, Steve. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he...
Too bad I can't pick up any of these cookies. I mean, you would think that you would be able to, because there might be healing items. Certainly are in many other games, like in Minecraft. Alright, Jimmy, shoot me in the face.
Hey, did you ever find any sneakers?
Nope, sorry.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, see you later.
See? You attack the little kid, he pulls out the gun and shoots you. Oh, Harvester. Impressive. Most impressive.
Hey, did you ever find...
Yes, I did.
Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school?
Uh-huh.
Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet.
Ooh.
I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say?
I'll take it. Okay, take the sneakers.
Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap. See you later, alligator.
Awesome. And also, here's the paper.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
Yeah, better. And there, grab the paper for tomorrow. Don't ask questions, Banniken, that we cannot get answers to. Just accept the craziness. That's how you will survive these games. It is completely insane. Accept it. If you cannot accept it, you will not survive the game. Door's locked. Not for long.
Okay. Oh, man.
I can't use it? But it's the broom closet key. There we go. They certainly were fooling around. And now... We got a picture. You're busted.
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down, Mr. Harold. Stephen would never do that. He's a smiley bear. But we should give him a token of our appreciation for his silence. Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat.
Yay.
You'll find it quite useful.
I think this photo's worth more than that. Should I try that? I don't know if that's the right idea. They might not give me something else. I'll try it though.
More than that you won't get. We don't have much money. We're educators, not janitors. Now, will you take the bat or not?
Okay.
Wise decision, Stephen. Take the bat, and we'll take the photo.
Oh, hell yes. I got myself a weapon. Ha ha! Yes! Now we can fight. Now we can properly fight. That's all you need to do to get a proper weapon. Catch them in the act. And also I think I can do this.
Big whoop, Steve.
Big whoop? You're watching the show. Why wouldn't you like that? Okay. No, I will not give Hank the bat. He's still gonna say big whoop.
Big whoop, Steve.
Why would I want to give away my weapon, Banniken, that I just got? I told you it's a weapon, we need it. We use it. And it's a strong weapon. Now stop giving me stupid ideas, Banniken. Let me play the game. The way I want to. Let's go talk to Stephanie, shall we?
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge.
Yep.
Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister.
Maybe, but I've got to join anyway.
You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that?
I don't...
Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. Come back and visit. I'm glad to see you.
Can we talk about these tampons I found?
You're not making...
Okay.
Come back and...
Can I give you the tampons?
Are you making some kind of point?
Maybe not. Can I take your photo? Here, let me take your photo!
Are you making some...
Here's a hint of what we could do.
Are you making...
Yeah, the point is, screw. You know? No? Okay.
I really don't need to see that. We both know there's something wrong with Harvest. I only want to escape.
Would you like this autograph of Range Rider?
Are you making...
How about this meat permission slip?
Are you making...
Okay. Bye. I wonder if I could get the permission slip to Mr. Potsdam.
Yes, yes, very nice. But do you have any meat? Did you say hello to your father for me?
No, I haven't seen him.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about...
Yeah,
I could
meat
use
this,
some
meat
good
that.
news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all.
You're giving up already on Tuesday. We still got 3 days, idiot. If we want to have a wedding at the lodge, I mean. Oh my! Oh, I wasn't really expecting her to be wearing something that lazy. Damn, girl. And now we know what the scraping sound is. I think your dad is a peeping Tom. Now here's one overly used paper towel. My, what a house old they have here. Alrighty then. What else could we do? Where could we go? Well, I guess we could go to the lodge and find out what we need to do today.
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Adoy? Yes, I want to know what you know.
Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
And the first task is?
Minor pranks, really. Nothing overly difficult.
Really?
More tests of wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Pranks,
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a Tucker. It is his pride and joy.
Yep.
I should like you to put a scratch in it.
Quite the prank.
A scratch. That's all?
As I said, a minor prank. Mind you, you're not to damage the vehicle. Merely put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here, and I shall give you your next task.
Okay, now the question is, do we use the screwdriver or a key on it?
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later.
A tune-up or a tune-up?
Bye now.
During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tugger. Well, we do have a key. I wonder if that's the scratch.
Hey! What the hell are you doing? Stay out of there!
I wonder what you would do if I try to do this too many times. Mechanic! Puncture!
You rotten son of a bitch! Sheriff!
Oh no, he's attacking me. There, gotcha. This game is silly. Okay, so how do we get Johnson out of here so we can scratch his car? What can we do?
Sorry, Steve. Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to...
If that's a real Tucker, I can understand your concern.
Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was just a reproduction. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house. Speaking of Stephanie...
I don't have anything.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tuck.
Yeah, don't be a creep like everybody else.
Bye now.
The manhole cover is locked in place. Nasty stench drifts out of the sewers below.
Sorry, Steve. Heck of an automobile.
Could I take a look at it?
Don't see why not. But don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker.
I'm sure she's...
A few... Bye now.
Ah. Great. I'm behind the car in front of it. Yes. Apparently also my feet were... It's like a great layering here. So how does one damage this without him noticing? Burp. It's like a certain spot that I need to scratch, or... I can't punch it, that's for sure. I do wonder. How can we... Well, I haven't seen any sewer that we can open. I think that's the only manhole that we can actually interact with. All the others I've seen haven't been interactable. Just that one at Johnson's house. So, no going to the sewers, I guess. Unless there is a manhole cover that I didn't notice. So let's take a look around. See if we can find a manhole cover that I can open and go into. So far, nothing. Aha! A manhole key is stuck into the top of the manhole cover. If it's stuck, then use something to get it out. That should loosen it up a bit. A slimy manhole key. Boop. There we go. Banneken, you genius! Nightfall descends upon harvest. Okay. Now I get a combine harvester. That's not even a combine harvester. It's just a tractor. That was a quick day, wasn't it? Barely did anything. Could be event driven, yeah. I don't know. Nice music. Small passageway leads into the sewers. I got a feeling I should equip the baseball bat now. A small section of the wall has to be resealed due to water damage. A bright set of lights are strewn across the ceiling. This doesn't look like a sewer to me. At least not a normal sewer. A coat of moisture has formed along the surface of the wheel valve. It's called condensation. Thank you very much. There's a tiny indentation in the concrete. A rusted grate is bolted into the damp floor. I just woke up enough to maybe figure out what the Banneken meant by give Hank the bat. I do think he meant kill Hank. I know, Gabriel. I know. Hey, don't be calling Gabriel names, Banneken. Careful. Now you're stepping on thin ice. As long as Gabriel laughs at your jokes, though, that's fine. But still, careful.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Oh man. Damn it. Damn it.
I'm just gonna try anything.
Well, that didn't work. Oh,
and
man.
everything.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it! So I won't just operate the valve. It's Gotta be something that I can do around here.
Well, that didn't work. Oh man, damn it.
And it doesn't work here, Nathan, because that's not a door we're trying to open. It only works for doors. Must be missing an item. The wrench! That's what I'm missing. The wrench. To a general store. The store is closed at night. Stuck. Jammed. Won't budge. Well. Well.
Well, that didn't work.
Nope, doesn't work. But then again, those do actually work on valves. Because we cannot turn it, so it is stuck, jammed, and won't budge. I already tried that ban again, it doesn't work.
Well, that didn't work.
See? Does the cemetery change at night? I would say it does. Matches prepared especially for your wedding. Mine now, bitch. So, Mr. Potsdam, what are you doing out here at night?
What are you doing here at this hour, Mr. Potsdam?
That's what I was asking.
I'm burying our cat. She passed away and I'm burying her. Go away and mind your own business.
Then, where's the cat?
I left her at home. Now leave me alone!
I ate her! Yeah, definitely you would eat the cat before you would bury it, Mr. Meat Man.
This kind of stuff can come back to haunt you. This kind...
Okay. I'll leave you to it then, Mr. Potsdam. Whatever it is you're really doing here. Anybody else think that he's grave digging just to get some food? I mean, I would imagine so. Since when do hotels close down at night? Yeah, that's a good question. Matchbook.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
It was a long shot. Well, the sheriff did say that there is a curfew. So I guess that's why everything is locked up. Because of the curfew. In other words, I shouldn't be out at night. I can go to the fire station, though? Too bad I don't have any meat for the dog. So he won't... Damn it. Fine. I'll leave. I'll just need some meat. Everything's closed. Even the TV station? Yep. The meat plant only has a day shift. Can I grab one of those cats and feed them to the dog? Well, this place is certainly not locked up, even during the night. That newborn baby sure sleeps a lot. Not really acting like a real baby, if you ask me. Hopefully we are not stuck. What is Potsdam doing around here? Seriously. Potsdam Family Crypt. What is it that I'm missing here? I mean, there's pretty much nowhere where I can go. No, we used the lube on the sewer. On the manhole key.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
And that doesn't work on anything.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, man. Okay.
Gotta do something with the valve for sure. But do I even have an item that I can use on it? I've tried everything. Well, not everything, but the most obvious ones.
Damn it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
What is it that I'm missing? How does one take down a corroded wall with this valve to get some water going when I can't even turn the valve? You would think he would just try it right away, but nothing. Can you ask the Valve where Half-Life 3 is, please? Valve, can you tell us where Half-Life 3 is? No answer. Sorry. Okay, Isilda, apparently you have a hint, which I didn't ask for. Never ask me hints. I ask you hints. Ask you for hints. You never tell me that you have a hint. You only tell me the hint when I'm ready for it. Okay? And now I'm ready for it. Okay? At the place that tells it like it is, you need to dig around for the right tool. Oh, you did say that it will be cryptic, and that's the most cryptic freaking hint I've ever seen, ever. An official Dustin Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. Can't laugh. This is a serious game. Got to take it very seriously. At the place that tells it like it is, you need to dig around for the right tool. That doesn't help me at all. Tells it like it is. Who's flying that bomber? And why is it flying around? There's no airstrip here. Then again, they do have all those bombers, so there must be some kind of an airstrip. Although this is too small to have an airstrip.
Bolt, who goes there?
Your worst
It's just
nightmare.
Me, Steve. What do you want? Did the llamas send you?
No, the llamas. They fear me.
That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I'm glad you stopped by again.
Diagnosis,
I want
not
you to
crazy.
infiltrate those firemen, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. I want to make sure they haven't turned into commie bastards. You got that? And don't come back unless you've got information for me.
Alright.
Remember, duck and cover.
He wanted me to infiltrate the firemen. Got it. Yeah, see? There is no airstrip here, but there's still two bombers and one flying around. So, must be some airstrip outside somewhere. Could we get to that airstrip so we can escape? No? Gotcha.
This kind of stuff.
Give me that shovel. I don't know. I might need it.
This kind of. This.
I have no idea. Nothing is like obvious. No matter where I go, what I see, nothing is just jumping at me as the answer. Hey, Lisa. Welcome to me being stuck in the game right now. Got any better hints, Zelda?
It's not often that I...
I do get the feeling that the shovel would be a good item to have, but Batstam is using it and he's not leaving the cemetery. No news, huh? A shovel. It's sticking out of the building's ashes. Okay. I got myself a shovel. From here, of all places. So now I can use the shovel on this. Huh. Anybody else got a bad feeling about this place? I certainly do. Makes me want to arm myself. Is the shovel also a weapon? Yep. I think the baseball bat so far, right now, is my best weapon. I kind of was expecting there to be bats or such down here to attack me. Apparently not. Empty oil cans litter the floor. A large oil pan filled with lugs and bolts. At least he keeps them well oiled. The pitchfork. An old rusty pitchfork. That's a weapon as well. It's a long-range weapon. This dolly might be useful after the wedding. Apparently we just took the dolly and put it in our back pocket. That's adventure game logic to you. The furniture dolly. You just put it in your back pocket. Just like Guybrush says in Monkey Island, great, more inventory. Hey, the quicksand is sucking all the cool things that I found inside the snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation. Mr. Johnson has a myriad of goodies on his tool bench. A mallet, rubber mallet, useful for golfers. The flashlight is missing batteries. The only item here that appears usable is this Phillips screwdriver. Nice, we could get to father. A heavily used tool sharpener and sander. This gas can is similar model to Postmaster's gas can. Etched on the side of the blowtorch reads, "Thinking of you, Edna." Anybody else think that Johnson might be the one who burned down the newspaper building? Is the town of Harvest in Texas? It says Texas Tucker on all of them. The faded poster is a 1948 Sexiest Tomboy Award. Huh. The annual blood drive has been marked down for the upcoming Saturday. The carrying case is filled with nothing but lint and sawdust. Too bad we cannot take the flashlight with us. And then find batteries for it or something. Mr. Johnson's prized possession. Not for long. Oh, we gonna be so nasty. Garbage bags are piled up against the wall. Alright, Steve, do your worst. Ooh! Nice.
Did it.
Did it! Yeah! We're a prankster. I mean, just like everybody says, Steve was always such a kidder. You always said, kidder. Steve. So he's into pranks, you know? No, we don't need gas for anything. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Don't taste me, bro. Don't taste me. Ah! Time to go home. Or to the lodge and tell him that we've done it.
So, you have completed your first task.
Yes, sir.
Now that you've scratched the tucker, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me.
Okay. Doesn't sound so bad. I'll do it.
Very well, then. Use whatever means necessary, but bring the cloth to me here, and I shall give you your third task.
As long as you don't make us get you a shrubbery or try to fell down a tree with a using of a herring, then we'll be fine.
We are the knights who say
Oh, it's such a long day of pranking and all that. We okay, Yoshi? I think Yoshi's not really liking this game. Just staring at the ceiling.
Welcome to our order.
Please wait. Alrighty. Best joke ever, isn't it? It's the only thing I could think of.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Oh!
I heard that someone Karen, Little Miss Perfect gonna get famous. Gonna get a picture on a milk carton.
Karen's gone?
Yeah. Well, I heard that Karen was gone. So I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karen. Her mom just stood there, you know, in the doorway, and cried and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop. But she didn't. So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable. So I asked her to fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she did. Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked around for stuff I could take, while Edna was in the bathroom with the water running. But all that there was girl stuff. So I came home. But it was fun while it lasted.
So I thought that all the adults in this town are crazy, creepy, weird, odd, and just pervert and all that. Well, this kid is just pure evil! You're evil!
I'm evil? You don't know what evil is.
Oh, I do know what it
Blood drive
is.
is coming, Steve. You'll like that. It's for a good cause. And only bad people don't give.
So it means that you won't go there?
Good. Fine.
I'll make you give blood, you bastard. I'm gonna poke you to death with the pitchfork. Now get over here, you bitch. Die! Die! Too bad we can't hit him. He's on a different plane. Now let's load the game from Weddings Day. And say, that's hilarious. Yes, there's a different end to the story.
Leave me alone. I heard that someone said, yeah. Then I went, but all the...
That's hilarious! Ha ha! She cried her head off.
I even had her trim the crust off for me. And then, I ate it anyway. She was crying so hard, I could have peeked into her dress if I wanted to. But hey, when a broad's got puffy eyes and a runny nose, who wants a peek at that? Good.
So not only is he evil, but he's also a pervert. Just like everybody else in this town. What a lovely place this harvest is. That is pure evil, that kid.
Hello, dear. How... By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless Tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Edna's daughter, Karen, has disappeared. Karen was playing outside as Edna closed the diner, and that's the last anyone saw of her.
What day did she disappear?
This happened Tuesday night.
So
that's
that was
all I know,
yesterday.
except for what's on the posters.
So it was on the previous day, when we were scratching the car, Karen got lost, or abducted?
Stop speaking no-
Sister?
Sister!
I just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again. Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor thing.
Oh no, this is this sequence.
There. Did your brother scare you? Let me see.
Evil!
Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Evil child! Evil! So, Sparky, the fireman.
Who's Sparky?
Who cares about that prancing, fire hydrant squatting sissy boy right now? Your sister's eaten a tarantula and you're still fooling around.
If she's my sister.
Enough! Go bother Hank or Stephanie, why don't you? I'm trying to bake cookies.
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lives.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the law.
Don't you mean wasp wax?
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Uh-huh.
Show some respect, Steve. The PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve.
Mandatory?
If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Mandatory?
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
We better become
Either
a member.
Way, no one's sticking me with a needle.
We don't use needles.
So, Mother, what you're trying to say to me is that you just cut people up to get the blood. Yeah, that's very sanitary. Yeah, that's better.
Wasp?
Tetsuo Cry.
I don't know.
Honestly, you.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest.
Just.
And the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their...
Hey, the last thing I want is a fez on my head.
Don't be so hasty, Steve. I think you'll find Harvest is a pretty dull place without the lodge.
Oh, really?
You sound like the membership director.
Don't be silly. I just want what's best for you, that's all. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Yeah, this place has been definitely extremely dull. With all the perverts and weirdos and creeps and crazies and you. Yeah, totally dull. Now, Mother, I would like you to meet Mr. Pitchfork. It's a very nice item. Oh. That was as far as that I can walk there. Huh. I cannot even kill Mother. Darn it. Hey, you Jimmy. Here's your newspaper.
There now. See how easy it is?
Yeah. Shut up.
See you later.
Now let's go back inside, then back out, because Jimmy's gone. Actually, I'll go back in. Grab a paper. And now, let's go meet with dear father with the Phillips screwdriver. Like most security devices, there is usually more than one trap to stop intruders.
This is your first arrest, Steve. You just remember, we've got a 3 strikes, you're out rule here in Harvest. But you keep your nose clean. You hear?
So if I get 2 more strikes like this, game over, huh? What did you go to jail for? Tried to get into my dad's room by opening the bars outside, but apparently there was a alarm to it. Yeah, arrested for breaking into your own house. Yeah. But welcome back, Spider Cookie, or as we say, Warner Brothers and Sister.
See you later. There now.
Yeah, before I piss you off, I better give you your daily paper. So how do we go get to talk to Dad? How can I turn this off? How can I get that Lima space disk? Makes perfect sense. Totally perfect sense. I was expecting to be shot to death or just being thrown into jail. Game over. I'm sure it's game over, Bannigan. Just pure game over. Maybe they put me in front of like a... Actually, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm gonna do this 3 times. I did... Actually, before I do that, let's save here before I do it. I'm thinking firing squad. And instead of letting me rot in the jail cell for all eternity, they're just gonna... Yeah, this is for science!
This is your first...
I do like it that if he tucks us in to our own bed and gives us a goodnight kiss on the forehead. So thoughtful. So that was 1. 2.
This is your second arrest. You just remember, 1 more strike and you're out.
Yeah, but out in what way? Okay. The Tin Cup looks like a prop right out of an Alcatraz movie. Maybe it's a good thing we got arrested. Iron stains streak the inside of the jail sink. The next inmate will get to use this rickety cot as bed. Deputy Loomis's favorite hotspot. Yo. The toilet's connecting copper pipe is loose. I got myself a pipe. Is that a weapon? No. Where can I use a copper pipe then? So I'll find out. The jail gate is locked. Attica! No. I thought I could use it on the gate.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Da 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 dee 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 doo. I'm so glad they let me keep my weapons. Da dee da dee da dee da doo. Let me out! I do get the feeling that it was a bad idea that I got arrested. You would think that I need to use this cup on the gate, you know, to do the get their attention with noise. But when I click it, it just goes away. Oh. Double click on the exit worked. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I don't feel up right now. To talking, that is. Anytime, kiddo.
Sure. Okay, so out of jail free card used, I guess. I'm sure we need that cup and the copper pipe for something in the future. Just gotta be careful not to get arrested again. That's for sure. Which means, then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get arrested and see what happens. But first, I'm gonna save. Crazy Steve is on the case. It is for science. Now we find out what happens. So your bed is electric chair. Like I said, mine would be firing squad. Anybody else on the take zone? What happens here now? That once we get arrested? Electric chair, firing squad. Anybody else? What would be your guess on what happens? Hanging. Acid bath. That's more of a harvester type of a death. Lethal injection, and too lame for harvester. It has to be gory, shocking, you know, horror, that kind of a very gory. Fired out of a cannon. Coconut Hoof's got a good idea there. I happen to know, so I can't guess. Okay, Gabriel. Well, let's find out. Sandworm from Beetlejuice. Alex, that's a good one. So let's see what happens. Drum roll.
Third arrest, Steve. Third strike. You're out.
Electric chair.
Somebody help me!
It was my own house!
What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy.
They want you to die.
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
He always looks so bored or tired. Well, we be fried for sure. Rommel wins. Yep. It was the electric chair. Fascinating. All right. Let's continue on after 2 arrests. I was hoping for something bizarre and gruesome. That was gruesome, but not, you know, gruesome enough. I was expecting his head to burst into flames, eyes pop out like... Go full gore and gruesome, you know. But not today, apparently. Oh well. Now we need to get into the fireman and get a piece of cloth. And there is a piece of cloth that we can get, but I need meat for it. Then that's why I need to... The blood was bizarre. It's a trope in movies and video games that if you get electrocuted, you bleed out of your mouth. It's a trope in every stupid B-class movie or even Z-class. You get shot on your arm, you bleed out of your mouth. I've seen it happen. Trust me, I've seen movies where that actually happens. One guy gets bit on the thumb and he bleeds out of his mouth. Don't ask. Some people just don't understand how anatomy works or how bleeding works. That death could have been way more explosive. It could have. Like, his whole head could have popped off. Maybe they just got a good deal on stage blood. Or maybe they just don't know how anatomy works and tried to make a good movie. Problem was, it was a really bad movie. Do you want to know what they used for prop? They were pulling intestines out of a guy's stomach. Totally wasn't an obvious prop. The prop that they used for a human's intestine was rope. Just plain old rope. It wasn't easy to tell because of the coils that rope has. I've seen some really shitty movies in my life, haven't I? That's what you get when you watch independent movies. And the bad kind, you know. Like, I've made 50 movies. Has anybody heard of any of them? No. Because you sell them online and that's the only place you can get them. Those kind of movies. Freshly cut meat. Pat isn't done de-whiskering this chunk of meat yet. Right. Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Bloody tire tracks. Yeah, why are they bloody? I mean, if there's blood on the ground from the tires, that means that they don't have really good trucks. Because they keep bleeding out. Hey, Osiko! Long time no see, monkey. Long time no see, long time no ABC. Long time no ocean. Maybe they didn't want to touch real guts. Could be, but in that case they just need to get people who are less squeamish, yeah? I mean, I know of a filmmaker who made lots of really stupid movies and they were gory as well. But they used like minced meat and such for their gory stuff, so it was the real stuff at least. Well, it was minced meat with food coloring on it to make them look bloody, but, you know. Still, it was real meat, at least. Too bad it was minced meat, because it was like, oh, my guts are falling out. It's like 3 pounds of minced meat. It's like, put that on a frying pan. Because that's ready to be put on a frying pan. Maybe it was tomato sauce. No, they actually explained that they did get, you know, food coloring. Maybe they did use in some parts, because it was like they used like squirters to make like blood fly out, so it was just water with food coloring in it to make it look like blood. Cheap as hell, and it looks cheap as hell as well for an effect. What was I thinking? I was thinking of something to go somewhere. Cemetery! Let's go see this hole that Mr. Potsdam has made. Ah, I see. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. Padded shovel marks are visible on this fresh dirt mound. Karen! Potsdam kidnapped you and tried to bury you?
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
It's not a store, it's a restaurant.
Who did this to
or
you?
Diner.
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
Won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take
Messed
me
up.
to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost.
I'll just put you in my back pocket and take you to the cops, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So you'll be fine here for a moment? Alright. Karen scurries off ahead of you. So, question is, do I go to Edna or the cops? I'm gonna try the cops. There she is.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry. Anytime.
Well, the sheriff is not here, so I think he's having lunch at Edna's.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god. Karen.
Maybe I should have gone to her before I went to get Karen.
Found her in the
To
grave.
see what Edna would have been saying.
She's
and
buried
stuff.
alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
We know he is.
Thank you, Steve.
We found
Thank you
him
from
digging
both
the
of us.
grave.
Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
Alright. We done a good deed. I wonder if Potsdam has anything to say about this. Before I talk to you, Mr. Crazy Man, I'm gonna talk to Stephanie. Reward money. I'm sure it's enough for me to buy the wrench from the general store.
Steve, it's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
She's got a lovely smile.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while.
Good, because you don't want to know what Mr. Potsdam just did. Oh my! Is it time for them to get...
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest. The only two real people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean.
I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than memory. Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Strong feelings.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out.
There is a thing called the body memory.
I want you. Make love to me.
Well, should I turn off the video here, or? I know it won't go that far, but make love to me, she asks, or demands, or says. I want you to.
Then take me. Now.
Damn! Should I be showing this? Oh yeah, Potsdam is of course watching us. Hot damn, baby. Well. At least she's not fully nude, so that's good. Tasteful, at least. It was tasteful, at least. It didn't go full. But hey, they made love. Good for them. Good for them. They're, you know, bonding in this crazy world where everybody else is insane, while these two are definitely the most sane people around. So good for them. Good for them. Now, Mr. Peeping Tom.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
What if I say yes?
Thank God for that, at least.
You molested Karen and buried her alive.
Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me.
What about
Isn't
me?
that right,
We
Mrs.
saw you digging that grave.
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Can I kill these people?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
Why are you covering up for him, Mrs. Potsdam?
Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car?
And I wasn't talking to you.
He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched Tucker. Serves the rich bastard right.
Okay. Karen?
Stop mumbling, Steve.
Meat? No, actually. Never mind. We're not talking to this pervert. Just bye. Weirdo. Molester. Pervert. Asshole. 10. Is the sheriff around? Of course he's not. Is he at Edna's?
Bye-bye.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
You know, karma. That's what it was. Karma. Karma. I know, funny. Wonder if I should be here talking to him. Let's find out.
Some rotten son of a bitch scratched my car.
Oh, boo-hoo.
My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my
Yeah, look at that.
cheeks. If I
We can see the scratch.
I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Good work rescuing
Karma
Karen.
man.
Of course, you queered my play with Edna. But I
Weird?
suppose a little girl's life is more important than my sex life, right?
So fuck your car then, because you're so,
Bye now.
in the heavens with your car. Be like that one weirdo who married his car. I mean, you're not too far from it. So just go.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. I hear you've been spreading all sorts of gossip about me around town.
Yeah, maybe.
You've shut your mouth off about Sheriff Dwayne blackmailing me.
Maybe.
Not a smart thing to do, given that Dwayne carries a gun. Anyone who can't keep secrets is unworthy of the order. I wish I hadn't already given you that lodge application. Well, don't hold your breath waiting for your mail. That's all I can say.
Oh no, I can't get my mail anymore. Whatever shall I do?
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
And apparently the blind woman is gone. How did that move go again? Which move?
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it.
Is the money for this guy? The reward money?
Nice to see.
I can't talk now, son. Dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson. Defecating a work of art like that. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end.
Could have been an alien.
Anytime, Steve.
It could have been an alien that destroyed the car. 11. Almost 10. Let's see what happens if I get money to the Mr. Swell.
Yeah, I see it. So what?
No siding? Okay. Your move. Are you talking about my sassy girlfriend move? Not really sure what Alex is talking about. That should cover it. These 1950s prices are cheap. Take what you need. A slightly used wrench. Give it. Can I get some poison as well, or coffee beans and such? No? Tape? Got it. There we go. I got the tape and I got the wrench. That's all I needed, apparently. Reward money well used. The wrench is a weapon. Thought so. Now where can I use electrical tape? I still wonder what Alex is talking about. I'm just curious about what you mean my move. Because even I'm not sure what it is. What if I use the electrical tape on this?
Well, that didn't work.
Okay. It was worth a shot. There is a way of us getting to talk with our dad. I just don't know how we do it. Oh, you meant the move. That one. Right. The air humping. A dry humping move. I mean, it's not an move. That is what you call dry humping.
Can't talk now, Steve. I've got to hose out some entrails. Don't be such a stranger.
Can I help out hosing them out somehow? Let's see. Maybe tampons will help?
I don't get it.
Maybe a furniture dolly?
I don't get it.
Maybe if I punch you in the face? Wow! Holy shit! Jeez. I didn't expect that kind of a gory death. Woo. Well, let's load the game. I was just, you know, testing it out. Yeah, I did. Just, like I said, just testing things out, you know. See what happens. You can kill a lot of people in this game. Also, I got curious about something.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Damn it.
Are you making some...
No, I'm not trying to make a point. I mean, it's a furniture dolly.
Damn it.
There's a dog doll that I can't look at, but I can use this on it?
Well, that didn't work.
Weird.
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
I wonder if I can... Where was the save before we had a lovely time with her? Was it 10 or 11? Maybe it was 10. I'm just curious about something. Was this after or before?
Well, that didn't work.
I'm glad to see you. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker.
Yeah.
There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
No. I did it.
Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the Lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the Lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism?
By any means necessary.
Well, I guess you'll fit right in, won't you?
Scratching a car is no big deal. Getting out of this mess is.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting.
Yeah, why would you even care about Mr. Johnson?
You found Karen?
Yes.
Yeah, just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
Mr. Potsdam.
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
Oh, Christ. And all this time I've been under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they?
They're coming to take him away. Hee hee. They're coming to take him away. Hee hee. Oh, to the
Come back
bunny
and visit
farm.
me soon, okay?
Wonder if I can use, like, the electrical tape on that when I buy it. Let me load up the game from 9. I don't remember what we're doing in 9, but... The cemetery. Was this after I saved Karen? Yes. Like, actually, this is a good spot. I know I'm doing things all over again, but I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just having ideas on how to do things more properly, you know. Just ideas popping to head.
Oh my God.
Found her in the graveyard.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, we got the reward money. I think I'm gonna go use it right away on the items that I need.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing. Steve, you live close to Mr. Johnson. How is he taking it? Such wanton vandalism. It just breaks my heart. I'll have to send him a nice fruit basket, though if he wants some new paint and sealant, it'll cost him.
Definitely cost them.
Care to buy?
Yes, please.
Just...
Nothing to say about Karen? Okay. Give me the wrench, and give me the electrical tape. There we go. Now that I got those again, let's get out and do stuff. Although, was the scene with the lovemaking before I did all this? I've already forgotten what I've done and how, in what order. What have I been doing in this game? I know, Gabriel. It's my own memories, like I do things so fast and that I keep forgetting what I've been doing.
Did you say hello to your...
Yeah, sure. You molested Karen and buried her alive.
Yeah, I know.
That's right, Miss.
Forget the... My meat! My meat!
Yeah, we haven't made love to Karen. Not Karen. No, Stephanie. You molested her, piece of shit.
It's the truth. That's why.
It's not.
And I think you'd better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell her.
No, not my mummy. Somehow I skipped that dialogue, apparently. But now we can go talk to Stephanie. But before we do anything with the Stephanie, now I'm gonna try if we can do this.
Well, that didn't work.
No.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
No.
Oh, man. Okay.
I was thinking of using the dolly to move the furniture around so we can cover up this peephole. My! She's got all kinds of underwear, doesn't she? The blue one, and now this black one, and then the different one when we are gonna have some nice time with her.
Oh, man.
I guess there's no way of covering up this thing. Can I bash it up?
Well, that didn't work.
Why would I want to take a picture for Loomis?
Okay.
Tell me, Grummel, why would I want to take a picture for Loomis? Thanks, Nathan. What favor? For more FMV goodness. And what favor could we get out of Loomis? We've done the favor for Loomis already, Bannigan, if you remember. I don't even remember my quote anymore, Gabriel. You should have taken a clip out of it, instead of trying to get a quote out of it. Maybe it was both, like, my memory! I think so fast, I forget what I've been doing. I mean, it could be that you're both right. I'm sure that you can check the VOD while the stream is happening, Nathan. I'm sure of it. You just go to the front page of my channel, then go to videos, and it'll show the stream that is happening right now, but in video form, so you can scroll back on it to rewind. I'm sure it's a feature that you can do during a stream. Nice stance there, mister. Works on any channel that has VODs. Yep, and I do. I do have VODs. I just don't keep the VODs. Instead I make highlights out of them because the highlights will stay forever. No need to download the VOD and then upload it. Instead, just make a highlight out of it and it'll stay forever. That's how I have all of the videos up. I used to do it that I download the video and then upload it back, but that takes hours upon hours to do. While the highlight is like 10 minutes tops. Still wondering what the heck do we do with tampons? Shut him up our cooter. My highlight is just the VOD. I just snip out the intro and outro. Otherwise, the whole stream is there. That's how I do my highlights. That's the whole VOD there, just as the highlight. It works the best. I mean, Spider Cookie is right there, Bannikin. Ask her what to do with tampons. I just wonder what to do with the furniture, Dolly. I mean, we picked it up and the flavor text did say, like, we could move around Stephanie's furniture. But I haven't been able to use it. I thought it would be like I use the furniture dolly to move around the furniture in Stephanie's room so we can cover up that peephole. You could use them for nosebleeds. Very true. Just... I got a nosebleed. Tampons. Just up there. Closet door won't budge. Won't open.
Oh, man.
Jam. Won't budge. Stuck. I mean, seriously. Why can't we not use it here?
Damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
I'm gonna beat you up, Stephanie.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
It's interesting that the dolly says this is a dog toy, but we can't look at it. The fire station? I think because we need some cloth from there. The cloth that is covering up the model is what we need, but the dog is preventing us from getting it. So we need to get some meat for the dog. Your brain has been a slap. I guess there is no preventing from Mr. Potsdam of peeping Tomming at us. Can't access your front page, it goes straight to live stream. You should be able to from the buttons that are underneath, like going to check out the highlights and videos and such. Yeah, Earls are allowed, yeah. If you have a quick way of getting there, Spider Cookie, go for it. I did not slap my brain, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. There it is. Twitch TV videos. Which would be this stream happening right now. Didn't we have a meat ticket? We need Daddy for that, exactly. The one person that we have not been able to get to at all. Still pondering if there is a way of preventing Potsdam of peeping Tomming at us from here. I mean, we know the hole is here. Just need to find a way of covering it up. Tape
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Tampon.
Oh, man.
Oh. Pitchfork.
Okay.
The copper pipe.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Ain't got a screw, ain't got nothing other than electrical tape to use for adhesive.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
You think, Vatican? Getting into our father's room somehow? That we need to? Do you really think so?
Okay. Oh, man.
I guess the only thing I can do is make love to our lovely girl here. Make love to our lovely girl here. Save it to 15. Why not?
Steve, it's...
I'm sorry.
No. Come here.
Come here.
Stephanie?
I feel so...
Yes.
I'm... This sense...
Yeah.
Maybe it's...
Maybe the body.
Let's find... I want you. Make love to me.
I want you to.
Then
take me raw like a man. I mean, Doopy doopy doo, doopy dee doo, 15. Deedle dee deedle dee.
I'm glad to see you. My faux mother keeps me up on
Where
the
are the odds?
I've always...
Any idea?
I did.
Why would...
It's part of the...
I see.
Look, I don't know what's...
By committing
It's a harmless enough prank. Yeah, it's a prank, bro.
Well,
Scratching a car is no big...
sorry. Is it true?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Just in time.
Who?
She says it...
Mr. Potsdam.
Take it easy.
So,
Well, judging from the things,
back in-
no, they will not be taking Mr. Potsdam into custody. Because apparently that's not how it works around here.
If it isn't my favorite son...
Happy to see me, huh? This time, Mr. Pervert. I guess he's happy that we boinked his daughter. So he has forgotten about all about the, the Karen business now. Where is the sheriff? Haven't seen him around at all. Would be nice to see what the sheriff has to say about the situation. And why am I going back there? To Edna's. Having lunch? No. This is Wednesday. That's what we're on right now. So, you have all these wasps around, and and one of them landed on my sister.
I get visitors.
Let's see, sister.
A triviality.
Okay. Wasp.
A trivial.
Baby.
A trivial.
Okay, I got nothing to talk to her about. Gotcha. Fine. Okay. Cool. Whatevs. I wonder what Moynihan has to say about the Karen situation. You also have glue that I could take, but I can't take because you're here.
Young man, we really have nothing.
Nothing to say about Karen?
You're spouting?
You're spouting.
I'd say it's been a...
I wonder if he has anything else to say when we go to the hotel. I mean, he's in two places at once.
Young man.
You're not even slicing anybody in here. This is the hotel. Weirdo. I wonder if Sparky has anything to say about the situation. A ladder rests against the wall. Can I take it?
Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
He's
still
so
sketching
nice.
the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go.
I mean, he's correct. Once you find the perfect man to be a model, that's all you need. Apparently they don't have anything to say about this Karen situation either.
Bye-bye.
See ya! What about the principal?
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward.
I
and
am.
If you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction.
I know.
Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say,
What's that face?
I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Say, congratulations on finding Karen Fitzpatrick.
Thanks.
Don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
You published the Sentinel? Huh.
Drop in again soon.
No quality time for you, mister. You keep your quality time with Miss Whaley. Nobody
Stephen,
else.
I'm glad you're here. As a graduate of Gein Memorial, you're a perfect example of what I'm trying to impress upon my class.
Perfect example, huh?
Discipline forms the leaders of tomorrow.
Perfect. You got anything about Karen or something?
We don't follow.
Okay.
Stop by.
Yeah, sure, whatever. That school kind of reminds me of the school in Beavis and Butthead. No, it is Karin with an I.
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow. I hear you've been spread. You've shut your... Anyone who can't keep secrets is...
Okay.
Next time you
Bye.
Sorry, son.
Nothing else to
Next
say, I guess. TV station. I mean, it looks exactly like the same kind of school that is in the Beavis and Butthead.
Don't hurry back.
Okay, I won't. Why sending me a DM? Why not just tell it to me straight here, straight and narrow? You could have said it on the chat, Nathan. Why do you make things so complicated? There, done, fixed. Quote has been fixed and is in the proper way. You happy now? I mean, these kind of situations, you don't need to just get the quote out. Make a clip out of it as well, if it's funny. That's why I have the exclamation clip as a reminder. See? It's right there, number 59. Almost at 60 quotes. Where could I go talk to people? Where could I go do some things? Where could I do anything? How do I get anything done? I can't get to Dad. I don't know what to do at the fire station to get the cloth. So many things. Too many things. How do we get to meet Dad? Mom, why are you being such a bitch? Let me in. I want to meet Dad, you bitch. This game is more complicated than it looks. Hank?
Leave me alone.
Oh, you're still watching that?
You're in trouble. How's it feel to be a jailbird?
How's it feel to be a little punk?
At least I'm not a jailbird. Know what happens to jailbirds? Just like turkeys and chickens, they wind up getting cooked. Fried.
Spoilers?
Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drooled. Guess I got my answer. Huh.
Can I say something nasty?
Fine.
Well, on the phone, you're on the phone, so it doesn't work there. That's on the browser. Can I say something nasty about this kid here? Do it. That Hank is a sick little fuck.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
Yeah, you look so impressed. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
What about the wedding?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for...
Yeah, we know. I believe her.
Shame on you.
What do you mean, shame?
Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that.
We saw him at the act.
Is that how a range
Sort of,
rider
kind
would
of.
behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer.
Yeah.
That's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be.
It totally is.
I just can't wait for the wedding.
Is it?
Can you?
Everybody's so fucking crazy in this place. I hate
Don't
Harvest.
forget to put the papers out
Not
for
the
Jimmy.
game.
You know how he gets.
I hate the town. We need to get the fuck out of here. Like now. This place is... Ugh. This place is making me go insane. I just want to take all of my weapons in every arm that I've got, which is 2, and just start stabbing people. I want to just kill everybody. I mean, that's the whole point of this. To make you go crazy and start killing people. Just gotta calm down. Should just calm down. Take it easy. We're not a killer. That's what we're not. It's an air conditioner, believe it or not.